under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Sky Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Eric Skoglund gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0. Softly hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Phillips is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it, and there's one down now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
To the plate now, Cam Gallagher. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat, he's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here for Whit Merrifield. Third home run for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Royals are off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Grandal brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Grandal aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. And he fouls this one off. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. This is skied into short left center. Miller comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. And it's full now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in, Delino DeShields. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And up steps Salvador Perez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 66.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now here's the pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
0-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2-1 to the Royals first baseman. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Miguel Franco.
Stepping up now, Maikel Franco, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0 home.
That's out.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit the other way out toward right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Left center, base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Base hit into right center. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before two-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Grandal hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 runs already home here. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Soler's after it. But he can't get there. It's over his head. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
That's over. 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. DeShields is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
O'Hearn camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count now. Second and third, 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Colorado Springs is out in front here, 4-1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Anderson Miller comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. A payoff pitch one more time. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Stepping into the box, Brett Phillips. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. Bouncer to the left side. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, number 27.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Cam Gallagher. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's popped up. Voit in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With Merrifield next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
3-1 to him now. Second and third, 2 away. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The set and the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3. Count for 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
You just can't do that in a game. You cannot swing at ball 4 with the bases loaded. I had one coach tell me, and I never forgot it, when the bases are loaded, take the pressure off yourself and just try and get the guy in from third.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Colorado Springs leads this one 4-3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Kiermaier, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
when you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan O'Hearn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, O'Hearn has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Behind 0-2 now. On the season, O'Hearn comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. In the air to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now that's the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Stepping into the box, Anderson Miller. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Jake Kalish will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jake Kalish.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. Kalish, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Miller is there, and he has it for the out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. This is foul right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Looking at his career totals, Voigt is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The set and the 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Brett Phillips. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The center fielder, Brett Phillips.
First offering on its way. The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Bichette's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now back, number 27.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. And that misses 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Next to the Royals, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner goes for third. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding in, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Jorge Soler. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far this season, Perez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And that's in there, 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping up to the plate, Delino DeShields. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So striding forward now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. A 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Anderson.
Digging in to try it again. Anderson Miller. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. KC down in order. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
2 strikes. Come on, guys. Are you kidding me?
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Andrew Chafin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Brett Phillips. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 0-2 home.
Nope. Outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, the designated hitter. And Gallagher.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Has a look, now the pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Two and 1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So striding in, Delino DeShields. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The second baseman, Delino DeShields.
He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he fouls this one off. They'll try again. 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Phillips is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A possible winning run on second. No one out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. The 3-0. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
Now batting, center fielder
Brett Phillips will bat next. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
The man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
I'm in love with the way I get crews off. He think he hot, we knocking your crew off. Call me nasty the way that I shoot off. Shuggy with drip, I got the juice on. Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our dividends. All of my they with pop out in their head. Boom, boom, boom. 40 is clearing the room, room. You better duck it, go boom, boom. Foreign is moving like vroom, vroom. Hop in the foreign, go zoom, zoom. But we show no remorse. After I hit, boy, she hit the door. And them hunters be coming in.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Royals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Kalish earns his 3rd win of the year in relief as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.